So welcome to our PHY210 video presentation. So we are from group AS120F. So during the last class lecture, we have been assigned to choose an item for our project. So our project is called as Smart Blender with Rotational Heat Regulation. So as you know, this project combines the concept of rotational motion and heat transfer in one useful kitchen items that were blender. So it is guided by our lecturer, Madam Nur Shahida binti Sabri. We hope you guys enjoy our presentation. Before we begin, let me introduce to our group members. We are from group AS120F, and this project was completed by us. That were Afika binti Baharum, Muhammad Faris Nakiuddin bin Ahmad, Nodami Afina binti Ahmad Zamri, and your MC today, Rezali Hazim. So in this era of modernizations, we are often observed that most other people these days have been using just a normal or regular blender. So in today's fast-paced world, there is a growing need to prepare food more efficiently, both at home and in a commercial kitchen. So as you know, traditional blenders only blend mechanically and don't control the temperature. Not like the modern one is the era which limits their use. So our innovation, the smart blender with the rotational heat regulations, combines rotational mechanics for better blending and thermal physics for accurate temperature control. So these two-in-one functions helps to improve the cooking experience, save times, and make food quality better. As you can see based on the diagrams next to me. So that is the example of.
First, we look at the need for our product, which is many people need a blender that can blend the heat food at the same time. So we help them to save time when preparing the food without using many appliances. So our approach to design the blender that has rotating blade for smoothing blending, has integrated with a heating element for temperature control and save energy efficient for everyday use. First, we look at the need for our product, which is many people need a blender that can blend the heat food at the same time. So we help them to save time when preparing the food without using many appliances. So our approach to design for benefit, this blender can save time because it can blend and heat in one device. It keeps food quality high and great for soup and baby food. Plus it easy to use in smart control panel. And for the competition, most blender only blend and can't heat. Some can heat, but they are expensive and hard to use. Smart blender is cheaper, easier, and does both blending and heating in one simple device. So for benefit, this blender can save time because it can blend and heat in one device. It keeps food quality high and great for soup and baby food. Plus it easy to use in smart control panel. And for the competition.
So let's get through to the first component of need, that is, what is the key need that you will meet. So have you guys ever wished that you could blend and heat all of your food in one simple appliance, so without losing their nutrients or texture? So we have created a solution that you can blend and heat food seamlessly in one device, and you can also preserve the perfect texture and nutrients every time. And at the same time, you can enjoy the precise temperature control while blending, and we're able to say goodbye to the juggling multiple appliances. So plus, with a handy features like custom mobile settings and timers, you can complete in control. Let's get through to the second questions of the component of need, that is, whose key need specifically, or you can also set it as who need this product. So as you know, our product is designed for all of the people in the world, but we are strongly suggested the product to be used by individual consumers and business consumers. So for individual users such as home cooks who want to blend and heat food faster, we are strongly suggested this product for them. Other than that, parents also has become one of them that sometimes they need to prepare warm and healthy food for the babies with full control of the blenders. So it is strongly suggested for them. For business purpose such as cafe and food stalls, as you know, they need to shorten their times to make their product or everything. So they need quick and consistent blending with temperature control. So it's gonna make it easy for them. Other than that, such as smoothie chains and food bars, they're able to get more fast prep and benefit from smooth. So other than that, meal prep businesses.
This is actually a common issue, especially for people who often blend food that needs to stay warm, like baby porridge, soups, or sauces. Many experience this problem daily at home or in small businesses without proper heat control. The final result is usually disappointing and inefficient. The problem is bigger than most people think. Regular blenders don't control heat while blending, which causes uneven textures, loss of nutrients, and even burnt taste. This affects not only home users, but also small food businesses that rely on consistent quality. The problem is bigger than most people think. Regular blenders don't control heat while blending, which causes uneven textures, loss of nutrients. If this need isn't solved, people will keep wasting ingredients, using more energy, and damaging their blenders over time. Even worse, it can affect food safety and nutrition, especially for vulnerable groups like babies or patients. That's why this problem really needs a smart solution. If this need isn't solved, people will keep wasting ingredients, using more energy, and damaging their blenders over time.
Hi everyone, I'm here to explain our unique approach and solution for the smart blender with rotational heat regulation. Let's start with our unique approach. Our goal is to meet the needs of users who want to blend and heat ingredients at the same time using just one efficient device. To achieve this, we designed a blender that combines two important physics principles, which is rotational motion and regulated thermal conduction. The blender includes a built-in heating element that automatically adjusts its temperature depending on the type of food being blended. At the same time, it maintains a stable rotation speed to ensure smooth and consistent blending results. What makes it smarter is the ingredient of temperature and speed sensors. This allows users to select specific modes, for example, if you are making hot soup, warm smoothies, or even sauces. Once a mode is selected, the blender will automatically control the heat and the blending speed, giving users a hands-free and worry-free experience. Now, moving on to our solution. Broadly speaking, our smart blender helps save both time and space in the kitchen. It eliminates the need to transfer ingredients from a blender to a pot because everything happens in one device. It also reduces the number of appliances needed since this blender can blend and lightly cook at the same time. This means more convenience for users and less clutter in the kitchen. On top of that, we have focused on enhancing safety. The automatic temperature control system prevents overheating and overcooking, ensuring both the appliance and the food remain safe. Finally, the concept of rotational heating ensures that heat is evenly distributed while blending, which will improve food quality and consistency. In summary, our smart blender is designed to meet the expectations of modern users who value comfort, efficiency, and innovation. It is not just as a practical solution, but also a highly marketable product that responds to current lifestyle demands.
I will explain the possible technical issues that related to each main component of our system. Firstly, the heat sensor. Several issues might occur, such as inaccurate temperature reading, sensor drift over time, or faulty calibration. This problem can affect the ability of the system to detect heat correctly. Secondly, we have motor and rotation control, that we may face challenges like overheating despite having heat regulation, fluctuation in torque during operation, and response lag in rotational movement. Next, the embedded software, which play a key role in controlling the whole system, may have bug in the temperature, code algorithm, or delays in processing that sensor data. These software issues can disrupt the overall system coordination. Finally, we have mechanical component may experience wear and tear, especially in bearings and gear. This physical damage could lead to false overheating detection, causing the system to react unnecessarily. Identifying these technical issues is important before we move to finding the solution. To solve the technical issues using rotation, motion, and thermal physics, we propose several testing and troubleshooting. And we perform a sensor accurate test where we test the overheating sensor using non-heat sources. If the reading is inaccurate, we recalibrate the sensor to make sure they give the correct temperature data. Next, we do the motor load and heating testing. They involve running the motor at different speed and monitoring the actual temperature changes. We compare this to the expected values to ensure that the motor isn't overheating during the high load. Thirdly, we can conduct algorithm debugging, which is we simulate various heat level and motor load. This helps us to check whether the embedded software can adjust the motor speed in real time when the temperature rises, preventing overheating. Lastly, we carry out the fail-safe test, which is we simulate the overheating scenarios to confirm whether the blender can shut down or slow down automatically to protect the motor and the user. This test ensure that the blender operates safely and efficiently, applying to the core concept of rotation, motion, and thermal physics to solve the real-world technical problem.